But Italo has been in amazing form this year, Ross Williams.
He's been on fire. Yeah, it's amazing because he's a rookie, but you would never be able to see that, or it's not evident. He just looks like he's a veteran. He makes great decisions in heats. Phil Parkinson, Kelly Slater, a lot of guys that are going to make winning a world title really hard.
Well, here's Keanu Asing on a wave that's going to get away from him. Use priority for that one. It's going to be a low-scoring exchange in the opening minutes of Heat 4, Round 3. Italo weighs in at 149 pounds. Keanu Asing 144. Not much between them, but here goes Italo, that razor-sharp backhand. Just manages 2 turns, but they're precise.
And that's the big wow factor that Italo has displayed all year long, is his energy, his speed. This guy surfs so incredibly fast.
The beach and finds a wave off to the side. Did that get in your head at all?
Yeah, well, I was out there just because I asked like 10 different people that, work under the WSL and in the organization everywhere, like, can we surf that right? Because you could do like 4 or 5 turns.
I just like it because it's such a mix-up to what we're so used to seeing these days, as Keanu Asing in Heat 4 looks to get a decent number on the board. He had a 0.5 throwaway on his first ride. That'll be better, but not by much. 21 minutes to go.
And it is a transition for everyone to get used to, including the judges. Those technical little nuances for aerial surfing, they should be noticed. That slob air with the tail lower than the nose, that's difficult.
Well, here is Italo Ferreira getting barreled on the backhand. This right-hander starting to improve. And the competitors, well, they went straight to it. And Italo just finding some spark as he throws a cheeky chop hop down. Almost rides out of that thing. He's got so much pop in his surfing, and you just never know what he's going to do.
That's classic. And that whitewash absolutely ruined, or backwash absolutely ruined that wave. And he said, whatever, I'll go ahead and just pop a big old alley-oop, or a big little air reverse there. So Italo, dealing with the backwash out there. You can see pumped, though. He's got so much energy.
Has the spring in his surfing, but got a little barrel to start things off here, Ross.
Clean tube ride. You can see a lot of the non-contestants still in the zone. So these guys are drifting back down to the south. A couple of clean maneuvers before that backwash absolutely annihilated that wave. So interesting little inside scoop there also from Chloe and Dino. He thought that they weren't able to surf down here, but again, Kelly Slater kind of just saying, hey, I want to go where the waves are good, and now they've all followed suit.
I think there's still scoring potential, though, at the north end.
Yeah, he's got that ammo that most surfers don't have, and here we go, Italo.
Well, here is Italo Ferreira looking to increase his lead over Keanu Asing. And he is building some speed, looking for a solid finish. Nice little lip line backhand float. 17.5 minutes to go. Keanu Asing also gets a ride, finishing off on that tricky inside.
And Keanu Asing a little bit further north than Italo. He grabbed the wave almost at the same time. That inside bowl, that last 1 or 2 sections of that section on the south side is really tricky to deal with. It's shallow and it's producing a ton of backwash. So once again, Italo not able to finish off a big score. And let's see what Keanu Asing did. It's a big heat for him, rated at 24, just on the outside looking in. And there's that wrap that we were talking about. Signature Keanu Asing maneuvers. Loves to keep his rail busy. So a couple of major moves for him. That should be, in my eyes, the best score so far in this heat. And this is further to the south. Nice start there for Italo. Again, there's that pop and that energy that we've been talking about so much. He's got, a couple of big legs under him. He's so strong, but a funky finish.
But before that, let's see what Italo Ferreira can do with this ride, using priority here, getting some speed up to get started. Nice big backhand float, keeps moving down the line. Second floater and then the third turn. He throws his board vertically and he's just working this one over. Looking to increase his lead, he needs to better a 5.27. And with a number of moves through the inside, he's done that. That'll probably be the highest scoring ride of this heat so far. We'll find out in a huge result to stay on tour.
A couple of judges even going as high as a 9, so it was a monster set wave for today's standards, and he read it beautifully. This wave was not easy to surf, very difficult. It actually reminds me a lot of a Brazilian beach break, kind of funky, a lot of backwash. So comfortable for Italo Ferreira, and he milked this wave all the way to the beach as he's known for. Look how busy he stayed, and he absolutely pinned it. So every single maneuver was spot on. He had to keep that flow up just to link that wave all the way to shore. And then a little bit of old school running, doing the runaround. He ran about 200 yards up the beach to get back to that north peak, so showing some endurance.
Well, here we go. Keanu Asing now looking for an answer, using priority here. And he drops to the bottom. He's got a nice wall to work with. And a beautiful first turn, a lot of power there. And grinds out a nice carve on the second maneuver. Plenty of flow, good variation, and a layback jam to finish. And the interesting thing that Keanu won't know is just what kind of damage.
Close this heat out. And while we're away, Keanu Asing found a little left-hander. How's these waves running? It looks like it's gotten better, hasn't it, in the last hour? It's the shape has gotten a little more full. It's not as low tide and thin lips. It's got a little more juice here, more rippable for the guys. So a couple of clean tags there for Keanu. Feeling it.
Well, he's fighting it. He's fighting really hard to keep his spot on the championship too.
I'm with you, though. It was a lot of linkage. It didn't open up for him. Here we go. What's this going on?
Well, this is Italo using priority. And a cool little look back float. Great control there.
Okay, so Italo had priority, and Keanu knew that was his last chance. So just a bit of frustration there, and Italo, as we thought he would, close that heat out tidy, in a tidy fashion with that priority.
Well, that is a tough result for Keanu Asing. He surfed so well. Under pressure, Italo got the early lead. Keanu fought back with a 7. Left himself chasing a 6.61. Had a really good shot at it on a small left. Nailed a 6.1. It wasn't enough, and he is out of the contest. Italo Ferreira keeps his Rookie of the Year title hopes alive, moving through to round 4.